In 2020, the Union County Braves put the best team together that the state has ever seen, scoring 299 points. They are considered the best team in the state's history. Our guest here today just happened to be on that team. Sir, tell us who you are.
Hello, my name is Trayce Eckman. I wrestled at Union County.
And you're a two-time state champion, 2020 and 2022. This is, of course, your 2020 review video. So if you're watching this, chances are you're a fan of wrestling, you know about wrestling. And who doesn't know about Union County wrestling? I mean, those two go together, like peanut butter and jelly, Oreos and milk, whatever analogy you want to make. That Union County basically is the flag bearer, has been the flag bearer for the longest time, and the 2000s, mid 2000s, even up in the 2020s of Kentucky high school wrestling. So, two-part question here. What gets you into wrestling in Union County, and what makes Union County wrestling so special?
What got me into wrestling, I probably started wrestling when I was 4 or 5 years old, and we had this little program. It's just schools, elementary schools around the county or whatever. And I remember Coach Tim Irvin came to our school and was trying to recruit kids to come out and wrestle and stuff like that. And I had a lot of energy as a kid, so wrestling was a perfect fit for me.
No, I get it. I completely. So you wrestled all the way through with the Union County program, I guess, if you will.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And second part of that question, what's the secret ingredient out there, man? What have you guys got in the water or got going on out there?
I don't think there is no secret. We just we wrestle year round, wrestle hard, we train hard. Awesome coaches as part of it.
Yeah.
Great practice partners, and I'd say just we always wanted to win, man.
Yeah.
We always won national tournaments and stuff like that. So yeah, there is no secret. It's just hard work, really.
No, I get. I was just kind of messing around there saying there's a secret ingredient, but it's always, man, Union County, man. You don't want to wrestle them. I can tell you that. And we've had several. We've had Jace on, George King. We've had Danny from the 80s. We've got a bunch of other Union County. Everybody's been on to me for the longest time to get with Union County. And with Zoom, we're finally opening up that pipeline, making some connections. So believe me, we're going to be having a bunch more Union County state champions on the channel. It's just get everything lined up. So let's start off, though, with your freshman campaign. It'd be 2019, freshman, of course, 106 pounds. And, of course, I got all your brackets and everything. But you run into Spencer Moore, Walton Verona, in 2019 in the second round.
Yes,
and I think Spencer beat you with a 3-2 decision.
Yes, sir.
You come back through the backside of the bracket and win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches in the consolation round to get third place.
Yes, sir.
So you could have easily, rolled over and died, if you will, not really put forth your best effort. But 6 matches in the consoles, man, to come back and win after losing. Now, of course, if you don't know, Spencer goes on that year. He wrestles Cole Thomas in the finals. Excellent match. Cole ends up beating Spencer. But we'll talk a little bit more about Spencer later in another video. You get third, and, of course, your team wins the state championship. I think that was probably, number 4, number 5 in a row there for you guys?
Yeah, somewhere around in there. Yeah.
But, of course, this is your 2020 review video. Now, we all know what happened in 2020. World shut down about 2 weeks after the state tournament. I actually got to officiate the 2020 state tournament. I got to officiate Matthias Urban's heavyweight match. So we're going to try to get up with Matthias and do his heavyweight videos. Of course, Matthias, phenomenal wrestler. But 2020, though, you guys were absolutely on fire. I
Yes, sir.
mean, top to bottom, left to right, every single weight, you guys were the show. Now, there's going to be people that's going to say the 2012 Campbell County team is the best, the 2003 Oldham County, the 97 Woodford County. We can go on and on down the line, but the numbers prove it. I mean, the 299 points in the 32-man bracket, number of state champions you guys had, the placers that you guys had. I mean, Union County was just on fire that year. So you're 113 pounds. Track has you with a final record of 40-2. Does that sound right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the first round, you're wrestling Noah Durbin from Fairdale. You win that by a fall in 1 minute 50 seconds. Second round, you're wrestling Morgan Sally from Danville. You win that by a fall in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Quarterfinals, you're wrestling Matthew Meyer from St. Xavier. You win that by a squeaker of 6-5. And of course, Matthew goes on in 21, and I think he wins 120, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
120 pound state championship. So, man, when you get to the quarters, you get to the semis, doesn't matter how you win as long as you get the W. And 6-5 decision, excuse me, that's 2 pins to go into a 1-point decision, man. I mean, you got to know how to win at every level, though.
Yeah, I remember that match very vividly.
I refereed so many matches since then. I don't think I officiated this one. I know the quarterfinals was that Friday evening. They
Yes, sir.
played a little. I think it was "Welcome to the Jungle" or one of the '80s guitar riffs. I remember just hearing it over the speakers. It's now time for the quarterfinals. I was like, whoa, okay, this is all right. So you get to the semis. You're wrestling Jack James from Paducah Tillman, and you win that by a tech fall. So
Yes,
2 pins, a 1-point decision to a tech fall. That's the range of emotions you can go through at the state tournament, or state wrestling tournament, I should say. You get to the finals, and you're wrestling Gage Fowler from Christian County. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with the geography of Kentucky, Christian County and Union County, probably about a 45-minute, hour-long trip, depending on how fast you drive. Western part of the state. And you guys are also in the same region as far as like wrestling regions go. So we have to ask, did you wrestle Gage in the finals the week before?
Yes, sir, I did. I think it was 2 3-point match somewhere in there. So yeah, yes, sir, I did wrestling the week before, or 2 weeks.
I got you. And of course, we're not going to tell you how the match ends. We have the video, and as it stands, well, when you were there in 2020, we didn't at the time know it was going to be the last time it was held at the Horse Park. We went to GRC for 3 years. Now we're filming this in October of 23. We'll be back at the Horse Park for the boys and girls state of 2024 there in Lexington on the Scott County, Fayette County line. But real quick, before we go into the match video, you guys have ran away with the state tournament. I mean, it's not even close. You had Payne Carr in the finals. You had Micah in the finals. You had Matthias in the finals. Yes, Insco. I'm sorry, Jake. You had 6 or 7, 8 dudes in the finals. I mean, it was the Union County show. Everybody knew it. The 113-pound match was kind of like towards the end of the state tournament or the state finals, the way we done them that year. You see all your buddies win. You see a couple of your guys lose. What's going through your head before you come out?
Nothing was really going through my head. I mean, I was just back there with I think Coach Jarvis and Coach Brad were my coaches in the corner that year. They were just getting me ready. I really wasn't really nervous. I won the week before, so I wasn't too nervous, but I just knew what the coaches put me through all season. I was pretty prepared. I knew I was in great shape. I wasn't worried about getting tired. And All Tech was awesome. And if you ever went to All Tech, you knew Union County had an awesome crowd. So
Oh yeah,
crowd behind me and everything like that. So I was just ready to go out there and scrap, man.
I understand. And course, we have the match video. We're getting ready to. You guys are seeing what we're seeing there at the All-Tech Arena. I'm sure you've probably watched it 1,000 times between now and then, haven't you? Or somewhere thereabouts.
Oh yeah. I've watched it. I've watched a lot of my matches a lot.
I understand. All right, so here we go. And you can see the Union County crowd over there with that Brave Nation banner on the other side of the arena. Looks like you've got Rocky and Joe Catan as your refs, so you got two really good refs out there. Now, from neutral, in this point in your wrestling career, what are we looking to do here?
So in high school, I got really good at left-hand collar tie knee pull. That's what I was trying to go for, and then I was trying to from the week before at regionals. I learned a lot. Talked to my coaches. I knew I was going to try to come out hard and bring a hard hand fight here.
Yeah, and that's, man, Union County, man, their hand fighting was second to none.
Yeah.
So Joe Catan's making a really good door. Joe, you know I love you. There you go. Try for like a snap down there. So there you go. You're spinning, nothing. There were several Christian County, Union County matchups here in the state finals. You had, what was it? Micah beat the 182. Nico from Christian County beat your guys 220. This was, I think, third.
Yeah, he wrestled Darius Moore, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I believe that's correct. In Christian County, I mean, they had a solid team as well. I mean, they scored, I think, 200 points on their own. So just about any other year, they're going to win state champ or be right there at the tops. But, man, you guys were just on fire.
Yes. We were, we had a pretty good year.
There you go, lift. Trying for like a trip there, out of bounds. And Red got busted for stalling right there. It's a good call, Rocky. End of the period. So scoreless, you guys were busy, but just some good wrestling going on. So you look over at your corner, you're taken down. Is that something that you guys had like prep for in practice? If you saw him again, we're going to go down, or just you kind of played it by ear? How'd that work there?
Not really. When I wrestled, I was always, if it was my choice, I was always going down because I didn't feel like anyone could ride me really. Thought I could always get away, get a free point. So I always chose
that makes sense. I get it. Now you got a caution there, a little antsy on the bottom. That's all right though. It happens. You get two.
Yep.
Better have more energy than not enough.
Yes.
Doing a good job there, keeping your balance route. Did you what was your bread and butter escape there on the bottom?
I like standing up, and when guys try to lift and turn me, I was a big Grammy roll guy.
Mm-hmm. There it is. So there you go. You get a reversal. So that was, I guess, smart on your part, taking down, getting some points there.
Yes, sir.
Got about a minute left in the. All right, so we're out of bounds. Now, this is the first time we've really got to see you on top here in this match. At this point of your career, are we trying to just break him down, put legs in? What are we looking to do on top here?
I was a big bar rider or chicken wing. Move I was always trying to go to actually came from Jay's car. So you call it a Blair rider, we called it the JC Wayne.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
I like that. And of course, Jace is on the channel, two-time state champion from Union County already. Him and his brother Payne. We're gonna try to get with Payne at some point. So it looks like I really can't, like, the cameras, just that one camera there for track wrestling that we have. Like, you get a turn there. You got short time in the match. He's doing a really good job staying off his back, or bridging, I should say. Time. And you get a 3 count. His choice. And he's going, whenever he looked at Rocky and said neutral, were you surprised by that?
No, not really, because I just turned him or whatever. So I mean, it made sense to me why he chose neutral.
I get it. In on a single. Nice job. Nice trip right there. So we're out of bounds. Looking. There you go. I was going to say, looks like you're looking to put like another bar or wing in there.
I think I actually get a chicken wing right here.
On that left side. You get a turn, you get a turn. Rocky, there it is. There's the pin, man. You become the 2020 113-pound state champion and just solidify Union County. That 2020 team is the best ever. When you hear the referee blow the whistle and slap the mat, knowing you got the pin, what are we thinking, man? What's going through the head whenever you know you just got a pin in the state finals?
It's probably one of the best feelings ever because as a little kid, you had like Brock Irvin, Bryce Shefford, Jace, Saul. I mean, you just had these great Union County wrestlers that all won state. And I remember going to dang near every state when I was a little kid. So like that was one of the biggest goals that I had at the time. So to finally do it as a sophomore and the way I did it, it was just awesome. And then having Coach Jarvis and Coach Brad, which coached me all the way up when I was a little kid, I couldn't ask for a better way to win it for the first time.
And just so everyone knows, that is Jarvis Elam, 2008 state champion. Correct.
Yes, sir.
And Brad Irvin, right?
Yes, sir.
92 state champion. And see, people don't know this, but I reached out to Brad. We have his 1992 video as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing Brad's review video here soon.
Yeah, that'll be a pretty cool video.
Yeah, it's going to be cool to finally get him on the channel. But, man, sophomore, really can't ask for a much better season. 40-2, individual state champion, team state champion. I mean, I'm not saying that you would have, but most people, they don't even get one of those in a career, let alone 2 in the same career.
Yeah.
So you're on top of the mountain. Now, we're going to end your 2020 video here because there's a lot to unpack in your 2022 video. So we will see you guys in 2022.